Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Escondido in California, where it has been a very wet day today. We started the day off with, we actually got woken up by rain this morning, and it was coming down quite heavily, and I was like, ooh, good day to laze in bed. So I got up, raced out here to the living room, opened up Zephy's crate, and let her out, and then raced back to bed before she could jump on the bed. Because if she jumps on the bed first, I've got to somehow squeeze in around her. So I managed to get on the bed first before she even realized I was back there. And then she came in and snuggled. And I think got woken up like around 5:30 this morning. So we're laying there snuggling away and all that. And I'm thinking, oh, this is a great day. We could just stay here all morning, and then we can just like meander out whenever we want to. Just completely forgetting about the fact that it was moving day. And then when I realized that, it was like, crap. Now I have to get up. So we got up, we got moving, we got everything packed up, moved over to the new site, and got backed in. Took a little bit to back it in because I've got two trees at the front of the lot at the front of the site that I had to get in between without scraping the roof or anything. Managed to do that and shuffled around a little bit to get the right alignment because this is a lot narrower than the other site that I was on. But got all plugged in, everything else. Zephy did great. I had her buckled in down by her bed between the two seats, and she seemed to enjoy that. She did not like me getting out to go and check our positioning on the site without her, though. She did not like that at all. But she calmed down later on when her Christmas present arrived. So I got to show you this because this is awesome. This is what she's doing right now. So this is her Christmas. It's a dog blanket, and it's got coloured spots on it. She's tried to eat it a couple of times, but as you can see, she is completely zoned out, snuggled up with it. And I got it to put in her crate with her to help keep her a little warmer at night because it does get cold in here. So I put it into her crate for her this morning when we got it this afternoon, and I carried on getting lunch ready. I turned around, she had dragged it out of the crate. It was laying along the floor, so I just picked up and threw it onto the couch, and she got up there, and after I gave her first Kong today. If you don't know what a Kong is, it's a really hard rubber container toy thing for dogs that you stuff into it. And I tried her on peanut butter, and she did not like peanut butter at all. So I thought, right, well, I'm not putting peanut butter into the Kong because she's not going to eat it. So I managed to stuff it full of treats. It kept her busy for an hour. Yes. And she's been like this ever since. Snuggled up on her blanket. She even pulled it into position and got herself all comfy with it and everything else. So that was a huge win to get that blanket for her that she's now quite happily snuggled up with. It's nice. It's really, really soft. It was sort of like, oh, this is a soft blanket. But it is a dog blanket. And yeah, it's really, really soft and snuggly, and she seems to like it. Which is quite cool. Been doing some work today. I've been working on quotes today. I've got some quotes out, still got some to go. And then while I'm working on quotes, I like to have background noise going. So I had It's a Wonderful Life playing in the background while I was working on some quotes. And of course, as per normal, whether I am sitting paying full attention to it or whether it's playing in the background, I get to the end of the movie and I'm in tears. Without fail. It does not fail. So that's one of the movies that if for some reason I feel like I need a good cry and I can't, oh, here comes the rain again, and I can't seem to get it going, I put on movies like that I know that I will cry at. So, got to see It's a Wonderful Life. Then followed that up with, what was the other one? Thomas Kinkade's Christmas Miracle. And It's a Wonderful Life was in colour. So I watched it through Prime. I do have it on DVD, but I hadn't pulled the DVDs down. And the DVD is in black and white. But on Prime, they currently have it. If you're a Prime member, it's included with Prime. And It's a Wonderful Life is in colour. So that was kind of cool to see it in colour because I hadn't seen it in colour before. Then followed it up with Thomas Kinkade's Christmas Miracle. And it's about these strangers... 8 of them that end up in this abandoned church. The road gets closed. You see one guy skid to a halt because there's this tree right across the road. There's no way he's going to be able to move the tree by himself. He's trying to get back to his wife and his son. and then his car ends up getting, and then he's parked, and this other car comes around the corner and wakes the back end of him, and then, they kind of just had this pile up, although they had very near misses, which was kind of cool. And then one of them knew about the church that was not far from there, so they all went and took shelter in there because it was like miles to the nearest town. And they had, everybody had their own issues and stuff and things like that. So it's one of these things where a group of strangers come together, they each have their own problems and stuff going on, and they work together to solve the problem. And there was a really couple of moments there when the tears were going, but it was a great family movie, awesome family movie. So that was Thomas Kinkade's Christmas Miracle. It came out in 2012. Great movie, and thoroughly enjoyed it. And now I'm just watching what am I watching? It's one of the Hallmark Christmas ones, Snowden Christmas, while I finish off working on the quotes that I'm working on, because I want to get all the quotes out today, although one of them's going to have to wait till tomorrow because I had technical difficulty with the site, and of course I can't get hold of anybody at the cruise line to get it fixed, so that one will have to be tomorrow, but the rest of them are all going to go out tonight. And then I know that tomorrow I have the day off, with exception for the one quote that I will work on first thing in the morning, so I can get that out after the technical issues are resolved. And then that's me for till after Christmas with work. Yay, I get 2 days off. Yeah, well, a day and a half, but that's okay. And oh, I tell you, Zephy's been a hoot today. So as soon as we got here and I got everything plugged in and all that, she wanted to go out and explore the new site. She thought we'd moved completely. And then you could see her sniffing all around and stuff. And she was sort of like looking at me, and then she'll start sniffing around again. It was almost like she was saying, hang on, these are very familiar smells. And so I had to tell her, yeah, we're in the same thing. We just moved places. And but her blanket was actually supposed to arrive yesterday. And you can actually put the site number in there. And Amazon sent me a message to say, hey, it's not going to arrive tomorrow. It's not going to arrive today. It's going to arrive sometime in the next 2 days, but you will get it before Christmas. And if you want to update your delivery instructions, go here. So I went into the delivery instructions and said, moving sites within the RV resort, please deliver the package to the main office. Did they do that? No. I got a little ding that said my package had been delivered and handed to the residents. So I went over to my old site. These people had just arrived. They had a 38-foot Allegro, which is a really nice RV. And as soon as I pulled up in front and started, the woman was actually picked up the package and came down. She says, I figured you're looking for this, are you? And I went, absolutely. So I love it how they say, please, update, put delivery instructions here, and how they actually read them. So I said, I'm glad that somebody was here and it wasn't an empty site, because who knows what they would have done with it then. But so we got that. And I actually had Zephy in the car because I thought we'll go out for a little ride. We've been cooped up inside all day, and so I had her in the front seat, and she seemed to do a lot better in the front seat rather than being in the back seat. So she was a lot calmer, and she liked the fact. And if I ignored her, I got a paw on my thigh because she could reach across the console and reach across between the driver's seat and the front seat, and with her paw. And so I would get this little tap on my paw as I say, you're ignoring me. So I think she likes it better. Oh, I've got to show you this. Look at this. This is her straight leg pose. Those front legs straight out. I have never seen a dog sleep with straight legs before until Zephy came along. And there's times that she'll be laying there and I'll be sitting over there at the dining table. So that's where I sit, up there by the window. Is where I normally sit to do work. And so when I say up periscope, it's that little half wall there where you see her paw come up. And that paw, that periscope picture I posted, what was it, a couple of weeks ago? That paw stayed there for a good 2 minutes. But she does this every now and again. She just straightens out her front legs like that, and she'll sleep like that for a few minutes. And then she'll sort of like shake herself off and curl back up again. So she just cracks me up. She's so awesome. But anyway, that's it from me for today. To all my family back in New Zealand who are watching this, Merry Christmas. You guys are on Christmas Eve right now, so I hope you all have a super fantastic sparkling Christmas tomorrow. We'll join you in 21 hours. Yeah, hang on. No, it doesn't quite sound right. Because you're 21 hours, yeah, you're 21 hours ahead of us. So, yeah. So, we'll be joining you on Christmas Day in... Hang on. You guys are on Christmas. We'll be joining Christmas Eve in 21 hours. No, that even doesn't sound right. I'm not even going to bother working it out. The brain's a little fried right now. I just know they're 21 hours ahead of me. They're already on Christmas Eve. So I hope to all my family and friends back in New Zealand and let's see, in Australia as well. I hope you have a super fantastic sparkling Christmas and New Year and Christmas tomorrow. Have lots of fun, love and laughter and enjoy your day. And I will talk to everybody here in the States on Christmas Eve, which will be tomorrow. So all of you have a super fantastic sparkling evening and hope all your shopping is done. All I got to do is just wrap presents. So that's all I've got left to do is just wrapping. Everything else is done. Yeah. Love. Got in early. And people are complaining about the market today. And I'm just like, I'm so glad I went yesterday. That I seemed to time it perfectly because I had, I was in and out in under an hour, everything done. So have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Catch you guys tomorrow. He konera. Oh. You want to say bye, Zephy?